And the green flag flies, and Michael Young, it all comes down to these 4 laps to set the pole for the 108th Indianapolis 500-mile race.
All eyes focused on the Yellow Submarine, the number 3 car of Scott McLaughlin with a great line through turn number 2 and a super exit to that turn. Clouds will greet him with shade at the midway point of the back straightaway. Looking good, setting up for turn number 3.
The best view of Scott McLaughlin's run might belong right now to Kyle Larson, who's leaving in a helicopter out of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. No doubt watching the speed of Scott McLaughlin, who roars out of turn number 4.
Boy, it looks good from the booth. It looks fast from the grandstands. I bet it looks fast from a helicopter. Lap number 1 for Scott McLaughlin across the yard of bricks. A stout 2:34.526.
And Kyle Larson's helicopter not leaving anytime quick. Want to watch a little bit of this run. Scott McLaughlin with a great line through turn number 2. Jake, it's just picture perfect as Kiwi sets up. Middle of that back straightaway. The shade starting to help him into 3.
Yep, that shade is on the backstretch now as Scott McLaughlin roars that Pennzoil paint scheme through turn number 3. Now setting up for turn number 4, down along the white line. Scott McLaughlin roars his way through the north end of IMS.
Given their consistency and that monster number, things looking good right now for Scott McLaughlin. Lap number 2. 234.371, the 2-lap average, 234.449.
But can he keep this pace up? So far, so good. Scott McLaughlin, so determined, so wants to win this race, so wants to be on this pole. He looks super fast, making his way down into the north end of the track.
Starting high into turn number 3 goes Scott McLaughlin as he roars his way through turn number 3 in between 3 and 4. Very good line. Now ducks down to the bottom of the racetrack and works his way out of turn number 4.
Nice and smooth out of turn number 4. No wiggle at all for the 30-year-old New Zealander. Scott McLaughlin sees the white flag. Lap number 3, another lap at 234.168.
Team Penske swept the front row back in 1998, and they're trying to do it again. The pole sitter then, Rick Mears in the Yellow Submarine. Scott McLaughlin trying to do it again into turn number 3 for the final time.
Which Penske driver is it that this paint scheme makes you think of? Scott McLaughlin would love to be able to put his name as one of those that you say, that Yellow Submarine. I think of Scott McLaughlin in the 108th Indy 500. He roars his way up turn number 4.
Right now, it's a 234 mile per hour average. Lap number 4 in the books. It is 233.816. The 4-lap average, 234.220. Scott McLaughlin grabs the pole for the 108th Indianapolis 500 with a 4-lap average of 234.220 miles per hour.